man, oh man, here we go again, and we are back with some second channel action. We usually don't do too much vehicle snatching or rescuing on the second channel. However, on the main channel, maybe this last week, can't remember, I'm a little confused here. We did a walk around here at Bud Salvage, and this thing was quite the salvage yard. We found a couple things we were interested in, and the old truck guy found a couple things as well. In fact, it looks like he's here already being loaded. Looks like they got the gate blocked. Now, I called them, let them know I was interested in the van and planned on coming and getting it this weekend. And of course, I like to pull them up out of the weeds myself and everything, and they said, yeah, old truck guy told us you were interested, and being the nice people they were, they had already snatched it up out of the spot it was in, which kind of sucks. I mean, I appreciate the gesture, don't take that in the wrong way. I just like being the one crawling in there and pulling them up out of that spot they've been sitting in everything else. So we don't really get to do that this go around. I actually see the van pulled up there, and I was planning on to be able to get content out of it. I was planning on beating the brakes off the thing and making it a roller. In fact, I got the Kragers in the back and everything, but since they got her up here, and I guess they're usually not open on a Saturday, so instead of having these guys stuck here waiting on me to beat the brakes off and put rollers on it and everything, I just plan on getting her snatched up, and then we'll work on her here in a little bit. I like working in the salvage yards if possible, but we don't want to hold these guys up. Here's Rocky. Hello, sir. Next up, it's our go around. Woohoo! What a cool looking van that thing is. It matches our wagon so good. Zach has been coming up here, old truck guy, and just he bought a lot off of them. They had a lot of good deals, or good vehicles, and they're pretty fair on their pricing. I think there's meat left on the bone on our van, but I've wanted one of these things for a long time, and this one matching our van, being Chevrolet, it's kind of, or having a good patina look, it's kind of everything I've wanted in one. So I can't pass it up, guys. So here she is. Now, you've seen it in the main channel video, but it was down in the dirt. I really didn't even realize it had all the wheels and tires on it. The old black Steelies, got a little bit of a bias ply on the front, but some radials on the back. Old bias plies look good, just got a cool look to them. This thing matches our wagon so good. I'm not sure the year of it. Obviously it's early 60s. Just like our wagon, the passenger side, all the white paint's pert near baked off of this thing. I know some of y'all's gonna love the old TV cable sticker on there. That's about my least favorite part. I wish it wasn't on there. We may find a way to do something with that. We've got a good emblem on this thing. It is in really good shape. Got a little bit of a dinger right there. We can probably work that out with slick somehow. And then it looks like this side right there got brushed a little bit at some point in its life. Same thing, if we can get behind that, we can maybe knock it out some, and if we can't, it's not terrible. Looks like we got a little humdinger down in here. Again, nothing too bad. Little chrome mud flap action on this thing. A little bit of surface rust adding to our patina coming through there. Oh, looks like we got the logo on the rear. Probably a factory bumper, just basic C channel, I'm guessing. She's hitched up, she'll tow. Last tagged in 80, maybe 1. All right, rear doors open, and thank goodness this had the tires on it. Both doors open. I say thank goodness they had the wheels and tires on it, because as you can see, this thing is not all rotted out, guys. It didn't get down in the dirt. It saved it. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we could find a little bit of rot once we get up underneath it completely. But this thing is pretty stinking solid for what it is. Oh, that's on upside down. Guide rib 60. That one says 60. So does that mean this is a 60 model? Wagon's a 61. They were meant to be brother and sister, I guarantee it. Now this side's the money shot, baby. Got the real perfect patina on this side. A little bit more white to it. Little bit. I found a little bit of, oh no, that's a seam. So we're trying to rot through just a hair right there. That's not even rot, is it? That's a crack. See that? And it's probably got a little bit of rust, which is why it's cracking. So far, there's our rust. But look at that, guys. Can y'all see how solid this thing is? Straight axle front. Didn't know if these actually had frames or not. I didn't figure too much they did, and it does not look like they do. Boy, that steering's wild, ain't it? Y'all see that long arm hanging way out there? See that vent down there on the bottom to help scoop air? Right about back here. Look underneath it from behind. This baby is solid, guys. It is wild. I'm telling y'all, the price was right on this thing too. I've been seeing these things with big old chunks of rust and everything. As long as it's a decent patina color, people are asking twice, maybe 3 times what we're paying for this one. Spot check. Right there, we got the Chevrolet for economical transportation. Don't tell me the windows work. Oh, they would. They feel like they need cleaned up a little bit. Here's our VIN number right there. And right back inside, I don't know how more impressed I could be. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal shape this wagon's in. Apparently that's where our battery used to go. Someone put us a nice plywood interior, quite fancy. So you can see we got some bolt holes here and here and here, so we'd probably have seats that go here. We are missing the seats. And we're missing the seats on both sides. Right there, we've got our choke. And if you'd flip that baby open, there's your doghouse. See the voltage regulator. Holy cow. That thing's meant to clear the ceiling. It's got stop chains on it. Voltage regulator. Got some type of relay there. And then, what's this, our throttle? It's gotta be cantilevers right there, run up through. Gas pedal. Did you get loaded up?
Hey, we're good to go.
Get your fancy crane off your new rig over here and pick me up.
Yeah, right? Hand crank.
This thing is, man, I'm loving it. See our shifter linkage down there. And whoever pulled it actually did a good job. They didn't butcher all of our wiring or nothing. Even the wiring looks like to be in good shape on this thing. You come across vans very often?
Not really, not in this kind of condition.
Yeah, this thing is as solid as can be.
That's what I told him. He didn't come and get it. This is going on my trailer here soon.
We can't let that happen. You can see our straight axle down there and drag link. We can see what's left of some fuel lines, heater hoses.
68,000 miles she reads.
I'd believe it too. Doghouse closes nice. Yep. Latch that baby down. Got your choke right there. What's this, parking brake? Probably.
Pull it once, it won't go back.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Come on, baby. There we go.
Oh!
She's even got a cherry dash. Cool little steering wheel in these. I like how simple that is.
My favorite part was the old map, so you knew when you're going installing that cable, yeah, head up there to Nawada and hang a left to Osage.
Yeah, so if y'all can see, let's see, are we in Pottawatomie County down here? There's Pink, Earlsboro, Tecumseh, Shawnee. That's the area I'm from. Right now, we just passed through Fairview. So, Elaine, we're right here. So this morning we got up from here and drove way up here. I might have to find a new map to put in here. That's too cool. We'll have to put a new one up. Preferably not on our plywood. We'll probably do a little bit better interior than that. Maybe. Maybe not.
She's pretty solid.
I was gonna say, that old wood's pretty good. I guess this thing stayed pretty sealed up. So if that wood would have got wet and held moisture or something, we'd probably have been in bad shape. But I don't know, guys. I think out of this walk around here, there's a lot of good complete vehicles, but I think this one for us, this was the diamond in the rough. This was the gold mine. She even comes with a free dog house from something else.
Got some fresh carpet on there too. It's
nice house carpet. Nicely. There's our battery lid. Right there.
What they have? Wood the flooring?
Yeah, I think pulling out some plywood and a good pressure washing in here would go a long ways. I think this is the find of the junkyard right here. I love this thing. Do you remember anything about this one by chance? No? Just been here a long time? How long you think this one's been here?
Well, tag says 82.
So it came in then probably? That's awesome. Yeah, so she's been sitting here for a while. Dropping my gloves, we're gonna need them. That poor hand's in bad shape this morning. I've been giving her hell this last week, but that's a, man.
You wanna try to throw some air in these tires?
I was gonna say, they may. They're gonna air up after sitting since 82.
You wouldn't believe what I can get to air up. Crazy.
I guess they are waiting on one other gentleman today, so we're not holding them up right now. just for fun, just out of curiosity. We are gonna try shooting some air in one of these, or some of these, and see what happens here. Hopefully we got lucky. I'm a fan of steelies. Hopefully those didn't rust off. That one looks fine. That's good. I didn't even know it had wheels. Just a bonus. Did it fight you coming out of there, or did it come out pretty easy?
Oh, I just went to the side, picked it up.
Got it on out. Yep, I don't think that one's taking any at all. I was planning on beating the brakes off this thing, but I think I'll wait and do that later. Oh, that one's got a grass living in it. I'm sure this one will air up just fine. That one shows it's taking a little bit of air. We'll see.
Dual air tanks here.
Yeah, running true duals on the D-Waltz.
We're improving a little bit. We went from 3 to 6.
8.5 in the front. Watch out, we're getting crazy.
Well, that front bumper's the best part.
Yeah, it is. Getting a roll snatcher here. I sprayed her down with some WD-40, and I can tell that came out quite nice.
Come on, baby.
Let's go. Oh, sweet mama. That thing is, she's airing up right into the shaggin' wagon, stabbing cabin. Fishing wagon, stabbing cabin, dragging wagon, shagging wagon, napping wagon, kid having grocery packing, never slacking automobile. You got the fatties in the back and the skinnies in the front. Dang. Did y'all paint this one yourselves?
My brother did that.
Your brother? Throw some paint on it and see what happens. Rocky's got a little better air pressure than what we got. Your little 12 volt or 20 volt tools are nice, but they can't compete with the big boys. Road handler. I always like to see what the old tires are called. You never know. These are the custom power cushions. They got the poly glass in them. Poly glass. That one took a little bit for me. This one didn't take it all. We'll see if his air can boom, pound it in there. Hey, I like his tag. What do you think? Is she gonna take? Roll of the dice?
Yep.
Here she goes. Just needed a little more oomph to her. Goodyear right there. I see the flying shoe. All 4 of them aired up. I don't know how long they'll be aired up, but they aired up. This side played a little nicer than that side. Yeah. You gonna have to air that one up as we winch it?
That chuck hooked up.
Yeah, be winching it up and he'd be walking with us. Front ones are rolling.
Yeah, you're rolling. Back one's rolling.
Back one's rolling. I would have lost all the money. Don't tell me that back one's rolling too. You gotta be kidding me. Sitting since 80s. This has to be the first one I've ever had that's rolled. When he come that away, oh man. So he's a little wider than I expected. Good. You're good right there. He's straightening out a little there. I can't believe it's rolling. She's loading good. She's loading like she wants to come home with me. She couldn't be going to a better home, I promise you that. That thing is awesome. Holy cow. All 4 took air. All 4 are free rolling. It definitely wanted to come home with me. Well, I think we're gonna load up. Get this one strapped down. Free air pressure from this tire. Boom! That Model A tried to get us that one time when we did the wheel run on it. Looks like a boat anchor to me, Bill.
Whoa! Whoa! I got that on film.
I'm gonna go ahead and spray some Croil on our lug nuts. And we passed a car wash on the way here. Zach says it's a pretty good one.
And there's a Napa right next to it.
There's a Napa there?
Yeah, right next to the car wash.
I wonder if they got chrome lug nuts. Because that's what we need right now on this rig.
I saw you brought the Kriegers.
Oh yeah, and they'll be on by the time we get home. I think I'm gonna whip up in that car wash and do a little rearranging. Pressure wash it off and go ahead and swap out the wheels and tires, then it'll really roll good. I'm not mad at our black steelies with the bigs and littles. Got the fatties in the back and the skinnies in the front.
That's what for being a cable guy, this guy was pulling up. He was a hot rod guy undercover.
Oh yeah, he was. Installing cable Monday through Friday and whipping tail Saturday through Sunday in the old hot rod van. Well, I recognize a good shirt when I see one. All right, we are loaded up. Got to meet more of the family. The brother of this guy and Rocky's other son had on Puddin's Fab Shop t-shirt. They're watchers of the channel too. Of course, we appreciate all the support and having us out here. In fact, there's some of the grandkids. They're looking through the junk right now, seeing what's in. They're up here playing around. They said they got to grow up out here as kids. Of course, the son and the other brother. And man, that would be like a dream come true. Now, this car wash we had passed, Zach uses it quite a bit after he hauls. Now, there's another junkyard kind of up this way he buys out of. And he said he'll stop there and hit him with the pressure washer. So I think we're gonna rendezvous there. And we'll check out what he had snatched up, because he got one from the other side of the fence from the collection. I'm guessing that was Grandpa's old truck with the crane on the back. I forgot to ask, was that Grandpa's old truck with the crane on the back for pulling parts?
No.
Oh.
He just bought it from somebody.
Oh, just bought it? I would have lost money on that one. I seen the old crane, I was like, Grandpa used to run around and snatch engines with that thing.
He had one that was that way, but it was electric.
Yeah? Oh. That,
And there's a winch truck back there that is one they use.
the Dodges, the big Dodges with the poles?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are massive. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all having us out.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank y'all. Oh, honey, are you ready to go? Zach's got the phone mount GPS set up in his rig, so I'm just gonna let him lead and I'll tag along and follow here. He's hitting us with the dust ring from the old pick 'em up truck. Also, I'll be his defense, okay? If that thing starts losing parts, boom, I'll take him on the chin here. That way he ain't gotta worry about getting an innocent bystander. We should have known old truck guy was gonna be snatching up the 5 window. No surprise there. What do we got on that hitch topper there, huh? We're gonna have to check that out. Probably a step. These old towns out this way are stinking awesome. Plenty of big old mills or grain storage and stuff, you know. It's almost like kind of stepping back in time a little bit. And then you hit like a renovated and a fresh Taco Mayo and Pizza Hut, you know. And that kind of takes away from it. Whatever town we're in, look at the old bowling center. Then you got the Family Dollar and Dollar Tree dual combo kit battling the Dollar General straight across the street. I think this is one that has a used car dealership I want to show you though. Mine got the O'Reillys. We ought to whip up in there and get us some chrome lug nuts for this rig. This place here has a 62 black like Impala or Bel Air with the white doors set up as a cop car. Y'all see that? She looked like a drag racing machine. And the old Country Boy tires, but the Y fell off, so now it's Country Bow tires, but we knew what you meant. That building is stinking awesome. One of my old man retirement goals is to find something like that and then finish it out and just be able to park a couple nice ones in there, just as a nice little renovated spot. They got the old Royal Theater, Unsung Hero, the Fall Guy, Garfield movie. How do we catch traffic at a one stoplight town, for crying out loud? Woo, got the blue patina stepper, but look at the old signs, Pontiac, Buick, GMC trucks. That right there is a setup. Oh, apparently we're in Fairview, Oklahoma. Next on the Oklahoma Backroads Tour, we're in Watonga, Oklahoma. We're about to get some fuel or I'm gonna be walking. Thanks, big buddy. Truck's thirsty and so am I. Had the old bazooka of an Ozark bottle in there. I got it and hopped down here to car wash. So the van looks like an old drag racing van torquing off the line right now, pulling the front driver tire, or it's trying to. That's just because these ones stayed aired up and them one over there did not. We figure we'll do a little car wash maintenance here though. Zach said he's doing free coolant flushes, huh?
$20 special on Saturdays.
Yeah, somebody done flushed her out here.
You might be able to bucket that up, and that might be a 50-50 premix.
Be better than that moss water Mordsky used. We're gonna pop some tension off because we're gonna do a little wheel swap-rooey here. Wagon looks too good to have her looking bad. Which side's the good side? The driver's side? Probably the driver's side because she hasn't got windows. The driver's side's gonna be our side that gets caps.
Yeah.
Because my Kragers are missing some caps. Mortsky does love the Kragers. He likes the Krager SS's. These are the Krager Eliminators. These look very appropriate for a van. Yep. There's a lot of junk in the back of this truck I got from somebody. Yeah. Come on, baby.
She's really got to really stand out.
Oh, yeah. Damn right. I wish we had a fat tire to put on the back right now. Woo, she's rowdy. I told y'all I had planned on having to beat brakes off of it, so I brought all kinds of goodies. Let's see here. Yep. When she rolls, she don't spin the best, but she does spin. That's a donkey kick it.
Ripper?
You gonna catch it? Huh.
Yeah!
That's what I was coming off your truck the whole way here.
I was gonna say, if you need a new windshield, my insurance will cover it, I think. At one point, you weren't behind me, you got stuck in a light, but a big old piece of wood just whoop!
Holy cow. Still got nice paint over there. All the undercoating.
That might have been a fork at some point, probably.
Yeah, someone whammied that little cross member. Luckily, all this is solid because that's your structure, that's your frame. Without it, you're in bad shape. Super, super duper impressive. We may have to leave that front end jacked up and pressure wash underneath there while we're here. Maybe we'll hit this one with a donkey kick. Kick it clean off the jack. Ah! Came off easier than that other one, didn't it?
They don't have those on the trucks that I got.
No, that baby is finned out. See if we can pump it up without losing it.
That'll do it.
Tires are too big, huh? What's going on here?
I don't know. May need a little bit of grease.
Well, we're clearing this side.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
what we got was, that's all we needed.
Well, we ain't clearing much. Oh, as we get, well, no, we got weight on the axle. As we get weight on that, maybe the shackles will let it cycle back some.
Leaf springs look solid and no big bends or random breaks.
Yeah, let's zap her down and we'll just ease it down and see. Let's ease her down here. Is it hitting it?
Get close. But the top. You can fit a paper through there sometimes and not at others.
Just don't turn.
There is some rubbing. There's definitely some rubbing. But maybe you can put some cloth in there. I don't know.
Well, how come we got a fingertip on this side, fingertip on that side, and fingernail on this side? Huh. So our front axle's a little cockeyed in there. Has to be. Something ain't square. Well, that's unfortunate because my whole thing with it rolling good was being able to unload it, and I dang sure don't want to be tearing up her body. Oh, shackles are flipped.
Is that it?
Yeah. See how they're up?
Yep.
Instead of down.
So what we got to do? Get them down?
I don't know how we're gonna do that though, because we'd have to pick the body up and
Pry
then
bar? I got a
pating.
jack.
Where do we jack the body? You got a jack?
Yeah, I got
Maybe
a jack.
if we-
Put some looby dooby on there. You got a pry bar?
Yeah. And maybe if we get a jack underneath each shackle mount where we can pick the body up. It's got a case of the flip shackles. And say, why is that sucker so far forward in the wheel well? I don't know how much looby dooby will help in this situation, but probably ain't gonna hurt. Looby dooby. She needs some surgery. Now we'll have to get your jack on the body side because
Yep.
we're having to flip that down. So we're gonna get this side worked up on the Zach's jack. We gotta get the weight off the suspension to even try to pry on this. So we gotta go to our mount up here, which is not gonna be the most stable thing to then pry on, but it'll work or it won't. What if that stood up vertical?
Yeah.
How close is that? Put that back up underneath the axle
Oh.
and jack it up.
And then set it down on it?
Yeah, getting a little sketchy here.
Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, ease that in.
I like that.
No! We are trained professionals. Do not do what we do. We're doing the broke car shuffle.
Easy does it here.
He seemed like an all or nothing type of guy.
Yeah, usually that's how it goes. There's nothing on your jack. All everything on the block.
In fact, that side just raised more.
Perfect.
We'll turn our 4x4 into a 4x6. There we go.
You got it good. I like where we're at here. I'm no Morski engineer, but it looks good.
Now, I ain't got a clue what it's gonna take to actually flip a shackle. I just know if there's any chance of it working, we gotta be kind of close like this here. Well,
Oh, seems like it wants to play easy.
yeah, that's going nice and easy.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm to the point I need to flip my pry bar, but there ain't no room to flip my pry bar. Can't flip the flipping pry bar.
Oh, come
There
on.
it went. That's it.
Yeah, that came on back too.
See if this side wants to play nice too. Oh.
Come on, baby. Easy. Oh, I think it's wiggling good.
Not as good. This one's not as forgiving.
Hitting that. You think this?
Oh, it started to go. That surface is curved, so it's
bite.
the worst shape possible for prying against. I did bring a hammer too. You're welcome to pry on it if you want. You don't like him when he's angry. Yep. So hopefully now, when we go and jack back on our axle, those spring towards the rear, not flip back up again. Jack her in the middle and let's see which way it starts to go. This is gonna tell us a lot here. You get a tire on that side?
Yeah, I think yeah, we're in a better situation than we were.
We just lost one to the drain bin. Fell right off. Never to be synced again. RIP, have fun in the coolant.
Get her off here.
Yeah, if we can jack it enough to get it off that block, then we'll ease it down.
Maybe we come down and go this way a little bit.
Yeah. I can't believe it won't balance out there though.
How are we looking?
Good. Looking better.
We're out.
We got about a fingertip's worth now.
Oh yeah.
Our shackles are straight up and down. So all that means is on the TV cable run, someone was doing some hill hopping to be able to let that axle, well, I guess it wasn't the hop, it's when they came down and slammed it, it probably flipped the shackles on them. I like how on that side we still have a fingertip and now on this side I got a fist. It is definitely out of cattywampus. Wheel is turned though. Doesn't look too bad on there. I didn't want to fight the fender, so I just gave her the 12-inch lift kit out the rear. It'll say, careful over there, don't be flipping us. Old truck guy's been around long enough, he ain't even surprised when he starts hearing karate noises anymore. A pretty normal day. Sounds like everything's going good on that side.
Yeah, it's looking good. Nice luck nut.
Let me borrow that chrome jobber.
That's a specialty one.
See what happens when you bring improper tools, it does a job better. She's a spinner in the winter. Does not look bad on the eliminators. I'm sure y'all want some sexy car wash scenes, guys, but we ain't got time for all that today. Or do we? No, we really ain't got time, you guys. I did figure when it was up in there, though, we could scrub the bottom real quick. Outside of this rig's actually pretty clean, and it's doing a good job of cleaning up the bottom, all that dirt. Oh, dummy. You don't want to be pressure washing that. That's got the 4-foot super reach tip. Glass is broke, but it looks perfectly flat, so that ain't no big deal. Front end parts, if anyone has a factory bumper for one of these or knows what lenses go on those, I'd be interested. You want to polish that wood real good. Like me some polished wood. It's got a black eye on that side, see that? Got a rusty eye on this side. you think about that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Oh, I'm liking it. Come on. I'd say I'm loving it. It did, you get a little shiny water on there and it'll reveal a few little dings to you didn't see before though. Once these are on down. Yep. I was thinking, since we're here, could we flip this upside down, kind of turn it to our trash can and clean out the inside too. Full detail, inside out. Found some missing exhaust. Oh, there's our cross member. Yeah, looks like we even get a spare. Now all this wood's gonna make a stinking mess. I'm trying to break it up and put it in here. Some of our bigger pieces that'll stay rolled up, we can put in the bed of the pickup as well. I don't believe that goes to this scrap metal. Try to remove the trash and the mess where we're just getting, you know, mostly dirt out of here. She's cleaned out, all the doors opened up. I think she's ready for round 2 of the pressure washer. It's raining mud. Keep it down over there. You done some custom body repair?
Body work.
You knocked the dents out of it, price just went up. I ain't got too many dents to worry about over here, just another pile of mud. Yo! Consider that rebuilt. Oh, looks like we're even gonna be able to restore the wood. We're gonna be able to put a little wood sealer on that and call this interior refurbished as well. Spent a good 30 doll hairs here on the car wash. Of course I couldn't show you all that, that's why I said it'd take forever. But look how solid this thing is. She is so good. I don't think we could have found better. Oh, except U-Haul did have a couple vans at one point. It'd been cool if we could have found one of them. We've got her cinched back down here. We are ready to roll. I'm not mad at her being a little cleaned up with the wheels. All right, Zach, show them your prized possession.
Yeah, prized possession here. This is what caught my eye as always. The 5th window, the infamous 5-window cab.
Someone said, why do they call them 5 windows? I can count 8 myself, which they're not wrong, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that guy can't count.
You can tell by the mirror and the winch, she was built to work.
And by the fender, they had to stitch weld or booger weld back together.
I think the same guy welded that may have been laying it down on there.
Holy pass. Pass after pass after pass. Yeah, they got the whole little winch system here.
Claims it still cranks. Let's see. See that?
Yeah, spray a little looby dooby on that cable. They'd probably like it. We can winch on. What's that mount to? So it's gonna go to the bed. Oh, bed floor's been beefed up with some steel plate.
Yeah.
And then the bed bolts on with a couple through bolts and just hopes for the best.
Chevrolet tailgate, but the front's GMC.
Oh yeah.
Keep in mind, this came out of the Bud scrapyard. This was out of Bud's little lot there next door, so who knows what he was planning on doing with this thing.
So that was a step. I was kind of taking guesses as I was driving. I was like, well, they got back there a step or something. Oh, I bet they can mount a vise to that.
Yep.
With the 4. So
this looks like it maybe swings. Yeah, if you swing out, you could go work out in the field, pull something.
Had the spare on it. What color is this?
She's originally blue, but this is like pretty solid down here.
And that is a blue underneath all that.
That's one of my favorite patinas, is that blue. Puddin's Fat Blue. She's been shot at. She's got some war wounds.
Couple little whiskey dents here or there.
Overall, I'm pretty happy. I could only see from about here up where it was sitting. Bought it on that. I think we did okay. I'm happy with it.
So still got drivetrain in it?
Yeah, got a nice here. Let me pop the hood.
Oh, you don't got to do all that.
Good. It's got a nice little inline six. I actually just looped it up, so I bet it will play nice. Woo, mama.
Oh, she's complete.
I don't know what the numbers are for GMC 270s. I don't know, 242s.
Pretty classic stuff in here. Flexi hose rotting away. See-through filter, not so see-through anymore. It's got the cool little GMC on the valve cover stamped in there. That's pretty awesome.
Got the reducer.
I know how to burn up them starters right there. She's pretty complete underneath the hood.
Not mad at it. I was honestly expecting to be nothing. With the hoist in the back, I figured surely they had stripped this thing down to nothing.
Luckily, I didn't have to worry about the hood coming open on mine. That's easy to do when you ain't got no hood. Got the hot damn starter kit going. Throw a match on this one. Whew, she'll go up. Yeah, she's pretty full.
Yeah, we'll see. That might be a blower. I don't know.
That's all orange juice.
Yep, concentrate.
So let's go to a sickle. Someone's gonna recognize them. Well, we can't pass up the chance to check out some old junk while we're here. Oh man, they had to weld that baby back together after hitting it with a whammy. Looks like it protected the grill pretty good though, so it did its job.
I always love GMCs. They got these little cute guys. They're usually busted like that size.
And at least the dent in the trim ring matches the dent on the fender. So as long as you line it up, it looks good.
Little JB weld and a self-tapper.
All right, guys, with the pair of these rigs cleaned up, we're gonna hit the road and keep on keeping on. He said he knows of some burger spot in El Reno, onion burgers or
Yeah,
something.
I think it's Sid's. There's been a handful of guys that always tell me, you ever had that famous onion burger from up there at the crossroads of America? So we'll go see what it's about. You earned us some calories after out here turning wrenches and spraying all day.
Yeah, today was an easy day. It really was. We better go stack on some calories. I was like, hey, before we go, let me snap a picture. I didn't realize this thing was sitting like a damn Lift Kit Deluxe in the front. It really needs the fat tires and some zoomies. We're gonna have the damn gasser van. Holy cow. That makes me want to put the littles back on the front.
Oh man.
Well, and I'm really slacking because I brought the old tire shine. That's the old Marketplace flip pro tip there. Get some air in them tires, shine them up just a hair. People go, hey, that thing don't look too bad. Is your wood bumper looking a little rotty? Hit it with some tire shine. Lastly but not leastly, you've been polishing on turds and you've got dirty hands. You need to hit the road with your friends to get you an onion burger. You better have you some TKO hand cleaning wipes. Blue on black.
That's the kind of energy we need.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy we need when we're scrubbing our hands. So whether you're cleaning your hands or rocking out, if you need to clean your hands, get you one of them. Just be sure to use the promo code on the screen at sweetpatina.com. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back unless you want to buy more junk from Bud Salvage. What did he say? About 40-minute drive. They'll put us there about 12:45. Be just in time to eat some good lunch. We were cruising along. We got real good sights to look at out here. Just a lot of nothingness. El Reno, 2 miles. El Reno, home of the Indians and the onion burger. It must be on Route 66 because I sure keep seeing a lot of Route 66 everything. Job's El Reno, Route 66. Route 66 Quick Lube. Sonic. I used to be a fan. Y'all's food is garbage now. Not a fan. Burgers, everything's just gone downhill. Grad. Someone graduated. Congratulations. Zach about to hit his crane on the overpass. Be a whole lot cooler if we were cruising Route 66 in the van, not towing the van. Oh, look at the old 67 Chevrolet winch or pole truck or crane. It's a big hunking crane, put Zach's little crane to shame. That's right, old truck guy, you got some crane shame. Oh, apparently we're gonna borrow this parking lot. I guess Zach's tried to buy a truck out of this building.
Yeah, I came up here probably 6 months ago and there was a 66 C10 short bed V8 just sitting in here. The building is in sorry shape. The roof had collapsed. There was birds all over in there. It was nasty, but I don't know. I need a step ladder to see if it's still here, but who knows?
Nice little area here. I know we're close because I can smell onions.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure there's 3 or 4. If you live around here, comment because you'll know that are onion burger the competition. Who's the godfather of the onion burger?
Oh,
one of them deals.
It's a It's a swinging, nah, we won't say that.
It's like
Swinging meat,
Yeah.
packing meat,
swinging meat competition.
slapping meat with onions competition.
Because there's Sid's, there's 2 or 3 others. Somebody will know the name. I don't know.
Another cool little building here. Of course, Reno 66 right there. So yeah, I don't know which one's actually Route 66. The one we were on, or we just closed.
Well, we must
Who
have
knows?
some tornado action or something come through here.
That's what happens after you eat a Sid's burger and lean on the post. Ain't no room for big boy like you.
Yeah, get skinny. Get skinny.
Look how cool it looks in here though. Yeah,
Miko
you got
or
the
something.
got the Bronco going across the auction block there.
What you bringing? 6 figures probably. Bronco.
Absolutely.
It's 60 right now. Popping to 80 quick. I've been here once. He's never been.
I've never been here. Am I in for a treat?
What do you recommend? What do you get?
Every time I come, I get the char burger.
Char burger? All right. They said the sauce takes 9 hours to make, so it must be good sauce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, he's pulling in. I was gonna tell him give her some pepper. You ain't got a nut hair on you if you don't break them loose right now. Just sideways through here. Usually people see that camera and it encourages them to get a little ornery.
The inner 14-year-old comes out and
Yeah.
they just for a second you fall back in
When I
time.
burn up my hand, someone commented and said, my dad used to say, 1 boy, 1 brain, 2 boys, half brain, 3 boys, no brain. And it's so true, because you get like 2 or 3 boys together and it's like, common sense goes out the window.
You just get a majority to agree. So 2 out of 3 think the bad idea is good.
good,
We're
yeah.
in.
Third one, don't even question it anymore. Let's just do it. Guess that means we're up. What is the 12th annual mustache bash?
We're growing her up now.
Yeah, I'm about to shave this and say let's do it. Smashing them burgers with the onions. That's a wad of meat there. May have not needed the double. Usually old-fashioned burger, they're so thin. This baby is girthy. Little chocolate malt for the road. I'll be falling asleep once that cold air conditioning gets on me now. I'll be in bad shape. Sid's was absolutely delicious. Their service was awesome too. Super nice people in there. Me and Zach had quite the nice little dinner date, lunch date.
Yeah. Dream day for me. Junkyard in the AM, drive, stop, eat some burgers at a diner, and go home and relax. Can't beat it.
Our wives are going to be so jealous. See, the problem is our wives well, I don't know yours well enough to say, but mine ain't the type to say, yeah, let's go to the junkyard and swing to get the greasy burger. So sometimes you just got to have them lunch dates with your best pals. I did think of my wife though. She likes chili, and they had a delicious, real thin meat chili. It was good stuff. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention the S10 that I was recording, hoping he'd light him up, that park to eat there. He come walking in there. The back of his shirt said, so-and-so's burnout contest sponsor. I knew he was about it. I knew when I seen a long bed, long bed with a cow head, I was like, that dude likes burnouts. There's Theo. Did you miss me today or what? Ooh, you've been laying in the sun, your body's warm. Old van, meet new van. So I don't know where we drove in or out with that back there, but apparently we knocked the hooks clean off both of them. That's a new one. Oh yeah, about wore through this side too. All right, there's your new one. Be careful doing that. Yep, that one ends worn thin. I pulled through one place where we had to come out kind of at a dip, so apparently that's what drug. That was just here outside town, so it's not like we drove a long ways like that, but I'd say overall we got pretty lucky with that deal. Steering still works just dandy. Come on now, I know you're not in park. Yeah, get on over that lift kit. We got to get them both together. We got to. Lost long cousins reunited at last. I mean, just look at them. Of course, the wagon's probably got a little more sheen and shine to it from being sauced up. But that thing's gonna look the exact same if we end up saucing it up. Oh, and the gentleman, when he did the bill of sale for me, told me the tire or the VIN came back as a 66. So that lens said 60, but I think they made those body style 60 to 66. But don't quote me on that. I'm definitely no van expert. That color is darker on there because it's sauced. I promise y'all, that's the exact same color combo. Don't tell me we need to slam it on some black stillies and caps. Don't tempt me with a good time. Check out this side. Even more of the dark primer, just like this side. Twinsies, aye. This one does roll nice. Does not take much to get it rolling and going. Old Torola, she's in bad shape since that's broke. I got a ratchet strap going up there now, holding up the pusher so the tire can hang on to it. Few minor turns here. Ooh, we gonna clear over there? I think so. A bit of re-stab. Keep turning. Keep turning. Now you can straighten yourself out. Yeah. Yeah. The van make you want to get funky. You can tell it's getting hot out. Says it's only 82 in here, but it must be humid today. Oh yeah, lift off the shackles that we know can flip up. That's smart. Took me a while of adjusting just to get it to this point. All right, ain't gonna take her too high up. Just real quick, since we got her in here, I can really show you guys now. All right, got Brave, went up higher. Got her stands in here for a little safety. I wasn't gonna go higher. Then I decided we may wanna look and see more of the steering situation. Little parking brake set up. Oh, got a brake line right there. Yep, I was gonna say that should be up there, not across our cable. Shouldn't be across the brake line. Of course, this here's our dog house, so if that was out, it'd be all nice and open. We couldn't ask for any better than this. So simple. Look how that's all stamped. Just freaking gorgeous. Yep, missed in there at the pressure washer, didn't I? Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. Somebody ate the Taco Bell. This plane, that's entirely too chunky for a trip after the Taco Bell, if you know what I mean. Big hunkin' brake hose, fuel line. I don't know what that is. Oh, mixture of probably oil from this slinging out over the years, and then dirt. Just a little rust preventative up there. This side, every bit of it, guys. Ain't seen anything underneath here that I'm not just thrilled about. Man, vehicles are just so much simpler back then. You look underneath these newer ones and it's just freaking crazy. I bet our stinking parking cable or parking brake would still work. That cross member that's in the back of the truck would have bolted in here, so that would drop down. That'd be your engine mount, maybe. Or did the engine mount up off that and that was the no, it's probably not far back enough for a transmission, is it? Transmission would have been back in here because there's our two shifting. Has some type of pivot, something or another. This one is not leaving, I can promise you guys that. This is one of them vehicles I've wanted forever, and I think we found the absolute perfect one. So this one will not be going anywhere. I would like to know why that looks more forward on this side than that side. Probably ain't gonna be able to tell with it lifted there, but those look about the same angle. That looks like it's been hit at some point, but our bracket's still pretty straight. So that needs to tap that away, not vice versa. And I guess they got this pan trying to suck as much air through here as they can. Oh, the radiator would actually go right there. Okay. So yeah, they're sucking up through there and there. Radiator. I thought these were straight 6s. Some of them, I don't know. I think I had a buddy who had a 283 one too, so I don't know if they came from the factory. Who knows? Where's our van experts at? This one I'm just guessing was a straight 6, 3 on the tree setup. Got them shifter rods from hell. But what I want to look at is our steering. What are these little splash pans that would go on the side? All right, and then kind of probably go back to that cross member that's missing. I see. So on this, we got rear steer, drag link on the back, kinda. Then we got our goofy little arm off our spindle that comes way back here. Then our rod's got to run way up there. Whoop! And then there's our gearbox back and forth. Oh, so that was our clutch. That one's clutch. Them two are shifting rods. Obviously that one there is throttle. Throttle's a little stuck. And I know with vans, sometimes they would lower the front a little bit and leave it with some crazy rake and stuff. Guys, I like stuff slammed. I'm okay with a little bit of rake, but as far as like throwing some fatties out back and just slamming the front, like nose hugging the ground, not my style, even with the van. Obviously, vans pull them off, just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is low, everything low. So how do we get that and make it drivable is the question, because yes, I know you can have straight axles dropped. Yes, I know we could flip the axle. Yes, I know there's all kinds of stuff we could do, but at the end of the day, this thing would still only drive as good as a straight axled van would. And I just know that's not going to be as good as something with independent front suspension. We're comparing apples to oranges there. I'm sure we could make something work with this. I'm not sure that's what I want to do. And then what gets tricky about independent front suspension, some of y'all's gonna be like, throw it on an S10 frame. Well, what you gotta think about is, where's the gearbox gonna be relevant to, can we even get it hooked up to the column? Because on this thing, you're just sitting right up on that old stub nose. Column's right there coming down to gearbox here. So by time, like on an S10 or something, by the time we get this where it needs to be on a factory gearbox on an S10, it's probably gonna be out further than what we could use. Them distances probably ain't going to distance correctly. So that would mean a little research would need to be done. And this would be a great candidate to just like go through the brakes, replace that fuel line, replace a tank, just fix what's there factory and put a drivetrain in it, and you could have something just cool, really easy, quick, and cheap. But it's not my style, guys. Driving a van around with the lift kit just ain't gonna do it for me. Oh, I see here. I was like, boy, I didn't see 3 pedals. You didn't see 3 pedals because your clutch is there, brakes there. There's the throttle, kicks out sideways. And then that looks like it would just kind of spline on there. This brown paint over this. And then the way that crap was dirty earlier and it being dark in there because there wasn't good lighting and everything, I couldn't tell if I was getting all the dirt or if I was trying to blast paint. They were the same color just about. So where's our brake? Oh, probably right here. Master cylinder access. I'm kind of geeking out a little bit because I don't know much about them and I've just always wanted one, and I think we found the right one. So my curiosity is flowing and going. I don't know if that's supposed to just pry up out of there. Sure don't feel like it. We'll just leave her for now, not a big deal. We could pull the 5.3 and 4L60E right out the boot scoot and you can slap it in here. Like my merch van back there, I could build a wall across there. We could insulate that sucker up real good, and then we could put some vintage heat and air up in this unit real quick. A little UV protection on this where we could stay nice and cool in the hot summertime. Have a all year round driver, all flat glass, so my guys should be able to get that all lined up, probably new seals and everything, no problem. My oh my oh my, I'm in love. What are these little toggles? Just the cutest little toggles. That's a tiggle. It ain't even big enough to be a toggle. Freaking sweet cluster on this thing. Ignition right up there, lighter right there, wiper. That matches my wagon one, I'm pretty sure. Lights. Oh man, someone done butchered us over there, but we can patch that up pretty easy. We could patch her up, touch it up with a little primer, and slap one of them classic radios like what we put in Randy's GMC. Man, I am glad we made this trip today. And hopefully this will help some of y'all see it. I know it's kind of hard to see. Right now the van is straight sat down on the front. Well, I don't know why I'm showing you over there. All right, we're back over here. It is sat down on the straight axle, And I can only lean that in there so much because there's a big old rotor and everything in the way, obviously. Height-wise, that tire actually could almost work in there. But that tire is definitely too big for the front of this thing, so we'd go a smaller tire. I think we could get it sitting lower than this overall. And it's gonna become like, how far do we wanna take all this? Because obviously, your tub's right there. And the higher you gotta tub it, the more you get raised up, which ain't no fun. Because don't count me out yet. It's crossed my mind about some, maybe even, how would air ride do on this thing? But boy howdy, that would be some work, but it'd also be some clearance. And I don't know, we're cutting on it either way when we get into this thing. So I say I hate to cut up something this good, but she's getting cut up one way or another because she ain't getting put back to factory. So probably right about the lip of that is pretty level with the bottom of that, which is also pretty good with the back rocker here. So I'd say about right there would be close to the rocker. Then we go up. See, that's only 21 inches till we hit up there, which would translate to close to a 21-inch tire could tuck up in there before it started hitting all this. Well, these should be about like 27 and a half. And 21 is pretty stinking small. To put that in perspective, here's our little fronts on our Model A. And those are pretty small. Now those are on a 16. Of course, I like to run a big 14 on our mini trucks, as big as I can get. It's probably still 24 inches or so. And even these, they gotta be close to 26. Yeah, probably 25 and a half or so. Well, something like that may look all right on the front. So 21 inches. We want to go for 26. That's 5 inches we would need. All hypothetically, if we wanted air ride. And assuming you could stay over, or hopefully you could stay out of the body, be willing to cut right here, this would have to come up 5 inches, which is kind of close to the top of this. This right here, guys, the kind of spitballing and filling stuff out, that's what you got to do. Oh, that's 6 and a half. So 5 inches. Now you can see how much that is. 5 inches. So we're gonna mock up our new seat. Now mind you, this would not actually account for any cushion or anything else. By the time we did that, we probably need to add at least another 2x4. Now that's gonna put us pretty level with the doghouse. So we can level that up and set something across there. And that would give us an idea of what it would feel like in there. Yeah, close enough. Little chunk of butcher block I never got rid of. That's one of them where you move it from the shed to the garage to the new shop to the new shed. Say, honey, one day we may need that. Even though it's been 6 years and you've never used it. All right, now that's accounting for around 3 inches roughly of seat cushion, which you could definitely fab one up out of metal and foam it up. And the good thing is we do have control on how far back we can go. And of course, across there it don't look too bad. The only problem is in here, I am holding this plywood up with my beautiful hair right now. The good thing is you can lean forward like this super easy in this, on this big old boat of a steering wheel, and get your face real close to the shatterproof glass, or non-shatterproof. So if something takes it out, it just wipes you out clean. Yeah, that's not very good headroom, is it? This is for air ride though, okay? So I just gotta kind of ballpark some ideas. Right there, I took out that piece of butcher block and my head actually clears some. What I'm saying is there's possibilities. Just my dad, old truck guy, Mortsky. Anyone above 5'11", which is what I am, no one's gonna be able to ride with me. And I'm 5'11", folks. Everyone who meets me says, you're a lot taller than you look on camera. I don't know how tall I look on camera, but I'm 5'11", just to set the record straight. Of course, you wanna be up here, but if that tubbed up there, and then we could kind of go back past the peak of it some, see, we could almost get a little drop back in there. It would get us a little bit further away from the wheel. May gain a little bit that way. Of course, that's just for tire. We would have A-arms, which would get into, woo! If we go that route, I'm telling you now, we're gonna open up the biggest can of worms you ever have seen. I think my wife plans on having people over tomorrow, so I figure I could put this out on the approach give them something cool to look at. My version of decorating like she does. I'll be careful because this thing's a roller. Ah, parking brake. Now, I said it would roll down. I never said it would roll up. I'll tell her, did you look outside? I decorated too. All right, guys, that's it. Thank y'all, guys. PutInsFabShop.com for that good quality merchandise. And I'm on the Instagrammer. I'm on the Patreon. And I will see you guys next time. Let me know what you think about the van. Please, please, please be excited about it like I am. I don't know how you couldn't be. She's just sitting over there smiling at me, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Do not forget, sitting on your ass will not finish your project. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hot damn, there's so much BSery. We had to start a whole channel for all the extras. Be sure to go check out Puddin's Fab Shop if you ain't seen that baby yet. Come on!